Hi, this is David Fugel, Life Sherpa, coming to you today to talk about procrastination. That procrastination, we all feel it, we all get in under it, and there's a pretty logical reason behind much of what causes procrastination. So today we're going to talk about how to tap on procrastination and see if it fits for you in terms of fear of failure. So very often we use procrastination as a block, as a place to hide. So we hide in procrastination so that we don't fail. Makes sense, right? If we don't get there, we can't fail. And procrastination is the best detour possible for us to come up with. So procrastination involves finding reasons and excuses, but at the bottom line, when we get to the energy behind the procrastination, it's about fear of failure. So let's begin to tap on it and see how that helps you to feel. So first round, go to your karate chop. And again, you can find my chart by going to my Facebook page, David Fugel Life Sherpa. It's pinned to the top, so you'll see all of the tapping points. Or just go to my website and do a request, and I'll send it to you, no problems. Take a deep breath, breathe out. Now, measuring the number of procrastination, I think we kind of know when we're procrastinating. Today for me was a bit of a procrastinating day. I'm getting to this video. So it was a lot stronger a few hours ago. It's obviously not quite there yet, but even putting this video out is just one step of many for me to get to where I want to be. So there still might be that fear of failure, and then obviously I will find myself in procrastination again. So go to your karate chop. Deep breath. Even though I'm afraid I might fail, so I hide behind this procrastination, accept who I am, how I feel, and I honor all that's coming up around this. Even though I keep hiding behind my procrastination because I'm so afraid of failing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have such fear of failure, and it's the pain from having failed in the past that reminds me that I should stay far away from failing again. So I procrastinate. It's a perfect place to hide. And I deeply and completely honor and accept all that's coming up around this. So now we go to our tapping points. Eyebrow. I'm so afraid of putting myself out there. Sadly, I want to hide. I've always been afraid of failure. I have such pain of failing in the past. I do anything to not fail again, including procrastinating. I can hide when I procrastinate. I don't take risks if I procrastinate. And I have such fear of all that has happened in the past. When I fail, I don't enjoy the process of failing. Who does? So I procrastinate. I will continue to procrastinate to protect myself. It feels like I'm protecting myself against failure and all that comes with it. I feel that it's the best way to hide. And I feel like that's exactly what I need, to just hide. Deep breath. see if did anything come up for you around your memories of failure, as specifics? Because very often it's the past echoes, the energy from those past echoes that feeds into our present. So when it comes to failure, it's not about this time failing, it's about the many times before. And this may feel like it's the biggest, but believe me, it's built on the foundation and echoes of previous failures. So if that's what came up for you, then we go right to the previous failure, the earlier failure, and all that was around it, the hurt, the pain, everything that you can feel from that failure. We want to clear it, tap on it. And how we clear it is to honor it. Say it out loud through the tapping. Don't go positive. It's not about, wishy-washy feelings. It's about honoring the pain. When we honor the pain, we release it. It comes up when we don't honor it. It reminds us it needs to be honored. Okay? And I very often hear people say to speak out of both sides of their mouths, or actually mind and heart. One is, I really, really want to do this thing. I can't wait till I make this thing happen. And the heart is, oh my God, I am so afraid of failing. I would do anything to protect myself from that. So we have this little battle going on. Here we're honoring what's going on inside of us. That's what matters, right? So now let's do another round. We're not going to skip the karate chop. We're going to go right to the eyebrow. I'm so afraid of putting myself out there. I don't want them to judge me. I hate being judged. I hate being criticized. I'm so afraid of being judged and criticized. I want to protect myself from feeling like a failure. The pain of failure is so acute. I want to protect myself from that pain. Eyebrow. I'm so afraid of putting myself out there. And if I don't put myself out there, I won't feel like a failure. I won't be accused of being a failure. I can't be criticized if I don't put myself out there. I can't be judged until I put myself out there. So procrastination makes a lot of sense. I understand why I would want to do this. I do understand why I wouldn't want that pain. But this procrastination is also keeping me from my growth. This procrastination is also keeping me from my best self. This procrastination is limiting me. This procrastination is keeping me from learning and growing. But I'm protecting myself from failure. What if I could learn from failure? What if my fear around failure was misguided? People fail constantly. And people grow from failure. What if I could grow from failure? What if I could learn from failure? What if my failures are a catapult that send me into the future with more information than I had before I started? I can't learn and succeed before I try. Procrastination is keeping me from this process. I feel so stagnated when I procrastinate. I hate being a prisoner to procrastination. Even though it's protecting me, I feel like a prisoner. It's a double-edged sword. but it's keeping me from doing what my heart calls me to do. I'm ready to do it because I want to grow. What if I put this procrastination as a tool away on a shelf and look to failure that I've been afraid of as a tool to grow? If I fail, and that's not certain either. Deep breath and out. And we have done a couple of rounds on procrastination, what's coming up around the fear of failure, and by all means, how to turn that into an understanding that failure is not our foe, it's our friend. It's our ally. We can grow. We wouldn't go there right away because it would meet with a bigger force from the fear. But we tapped down the fear in the first round, and we kept tapping around fear in our second round. It might even take a third round. I went in our second round right to that place of being okay with failing because it's growing, because it's learning. If that's too big a leap, don't do it yet. Continue to tap on the fear of failure. Continue to tap on all of the fear of past failures. That's how to become free. And what we are all into is tapping into our joy. So, if you like what you heard, subscribe. It's somewhere around there, here, there. You'll find it. It says subscribe. Come on, you could do it. And by all means, come and visit me on my website, www.tapintoyourjoy.com. Thank you so much for joining me on freeing ourselves from procrastination. Have a wonderful journey.